He doesn't have the guts to release Jesus. And he does not have the power or the authority. Who does? Jesus. Jesus is in charge here. Jesus answered, "You would have no power over me if it were not given to you from above." Jesus and the Father have limited their power and authority. In fact, their power and authority are being exercised by allowing this to go forward. And that's the stunning, dread, gracious, amazing, saving truth. Somehow in all of this, God is doing something in space and time to rescue the creation and us. Therefore, the one who handed me over to you is guilty of greater sin. From then on, Pilate tried to set Jesus free, but the Jews kept shouting, "If you let this man go, you are no friend of Caesar. Anyone who claims to be a king opposes Caesar." When Pilate heard this, he caved in, because he knew he was vulnerable to being ratted out to Caesar. And he who says he has the power isn't willing to exercise it, because he is not willing to lose it. When Pilate heard this, he brought Jesus out, sat down on the judge's seat at a place known as the stone pavement, which in Aramaic is Gabbatha. It was the day of preparation of Passover week, about the 6th hour, around noon. Pilate says, ironically, in their face, "Here is your king," Pilate said to the Jews. But they shouted, take him away, crucify." "Shall I crucify your king?" Pilate asked. Now, Pilate, who has found no charge against this man, who has caved in and knows he's dishonoring himself, has not upheld the best of Roman law. I mean, the Romans were actually pretty good at law. They were merciless people, but they were pretty good administrators in the main. Now Pilate is setting them up. "Shall I crucify your king?" They respond in a way that throws away the entire covenantal relationship. "We have no king but Caesar." Really? And there is the truth. Pilate, who cannot acknowledge that Jesus is truth and stand up for it, throws away his entire opportunity to live into the truth and into life. And the Jewish leaders have done the same. Finally, Pilate handed him over to them to be crucified. Very interesting, it does not say Pilate took him out and had him crucified. But we will read in the last section next Sunday that, of course, it's Roman soldiers who do this. But notice the move that John makes. Pilate has failed, but he has failed by caving in to the powers of the world. Anytime we choose the world